what's it called? The Savior's? No. Yeah, Savior's Hide. Increases your magic resistance by 15%, increases poison resistance by. These are just hide braces and hide boots. Till I can find some, you know, good shit. But I'm still using the bound sword. Right now we're continuing with the storyline to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun about capturing a dragon using Dragon's Reach. So let's do it. Bam, bam, and upstairs. Bam.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. What you're asking? You want me to let the dragon into the heart of my city? I'll do it. The World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? I don't know about such things. Now what's this nonsense about trap? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a run. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Let's head back to High Hrothgar. Let me pack a fucking up. Gotta love that Cope Southern blend. Oh yeah, and I also have a new follower, you guys, in case you haven't noticed. Jordis the Sword Maiden. She's actually pretty cool. I had just recently finished building my house and everything. I'm still working in the cellar, like I had told you in my last broadcast. But I sent Lydia appointed Lydia to my house call, so I needed a new follower, and it became the Thane of Solitude and got her. I'm still trying to become the Thane of Valkyries, but I cannot find one more person to help. Aang, what's up, my dude? Oh, Arng. I'm gonna call you Aang, though.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. You have learned so much, but there are many words of... Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Alright, now we're gonna go talk to Ulfric and, horse? Yeah, it's my horse. Y'all Ulfric and y'all Bulger. First, we're gonna go talk to General Tullius. Oh, Bulger already knows about it, so it'd be General Tullius and y'all Ulfric.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. A wanderer like you must have plenty of nails.
Castle Dwar.
Staying safe, I hope.
Huh?
What do you need?
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an
Are my
attack
men
on
now
White.
giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle?
Shut
Do
up.
you have some reason to be here, citizen? You were at one of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose... why don't you have a chat? I suspect we... Besides, he'd be insane to... Speak with Legabrica. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to... My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much. You may have a point. I'm always surprised by how seriously the... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
That's not
For
what
all
my
the
scouts
good it
report,
will do.
sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar,
I don't abide
Winterhold
fancy
support him.
clothes, 'cause you look like you know.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart. I got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
I love when they say that. They're so ignorant. Got to think. Maybe I'm Dragonborn and just don't even know it. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say. Actually, I don't look at like the way this looks. It's barbaric.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't
I remember you.
You are at Helgen with us. Come to join the
hello,
war.
dear.
Speak with Garmar. He handles the new recruits.
On the White Run.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, it's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the Dragon, but the political situation. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself. Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his and what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that.
The Greybeard.
They're talking about Balgruuf. Where the hell are you going? I'm going to the fucking thing right now? Jeez, okay. Whatever. Here they come.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes, yes. Which is why I allowed this. But regrets up. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
What the hell is that guy? Oh,
What?
my.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she
Damn.
walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to hire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith. And now it seems you help the Empire at every turn.
Sit your ass
As for
down.
you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does
Shut
it have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand.
Sit your ass down.
Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Falkreath to us. Sidgeir steps down, and Dengir of Stun resumes the Jarlship.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn? Spoken like a true son of Skyrim.
I am a Nord after all.
I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Falkreath will be turned over to Ulfric, and Dengir of Stun will return as Jarl. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon. After your victory over Alduin, I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of voice, like these worthy gentlemen. But it is written here, in this scroll. Od a Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains. how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all?
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. Hey, did you say something? Shout for Udavi from the Dragon's Reach courtyard. After that, it's up to you.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce.
It won't
I
last.
don't trust all
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, get my men ready.
Here we go, you guys. Shit's about to get a little hard here.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Hey, Dick. Oh, it's your father's boots. He looks mine, ho. Womb thread. Hope you guys are ready.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
You see that dragon right there? It's not a dragon I can spot from my
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready. You do have a plan for luring a dragon.
Here he goes.
Yeah? Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Come on, Odin. Oh, dude.
Here I am.
Oh, what the hell? It doesn't take me. Hold up, man. What we're gonna do is dragon rip that bitch. Come on now, land. That's it. Come on in here, buddy. Come on.
Lu'ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains.
And you're gonna take me
Binduran Pa'ok Midove Navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus, there is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Something to tell the Grand? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose off your funeral? Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu, die dein Rufe Astman. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbrit Uth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaisal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, mu bokotin stinselok.
This nigga here. Yeah, I might need that. Hey, bitch. No. No. Can't take me down with that. Forget who I am, ho? I am the Dragonborn. Da-na-na-na. maybe, I guess. That'll do for now. Really should have came more prepared tonight, huh? Come on, dude. Come on. Really? So I just wasted my time with that. That's some shit. Oh no! Get him! Hurry up, go! Oh, this is some bullshit. And then the sad part is, this is only on ADA. They're still whooping my ass. Take him down. Later, losers. Alright guys, let's see. I know, some of you might call me a pussy for this, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm trying to... What? That's all novels? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Okay then. I wonder if this is easy. Fuck it, it's gonna have to do. Oh my god, and then I'm about to have some freaking dragons up my ass so hard. Bitch. much shit here, so fuck it. If you're with me, let's go. Find some freaking health potions, please. I know they got somewhere. I know there's somewhere. Dickweeds. Alright, let's see. Dolphins, snake, eagle. Let's see. Dolphin. Here we go. With the fudge. Snake. Then we got two up here. be right back, you guys. you guys, sorry about that. Quick little bathroom break. Restoration is what we need. Fast healing. And that'll have to do. Destruction, I really should have practiced in my destruction. Oh well. This girl is on fire. Let's put that charge in. Damn, that thing could do some damage, huh? Bitch, he talking to me? I know he ain't talking to me. Now I won't have to kill him. Okay. Go down. God, you have like actual home shit. Oh, you guys glow. Yeah, I'm gonna take that though. I wonder. A glass warhammer. I wonder how much damage this shit will do. I'll only find out. Don't care about traps. Hell no. You thought. Ooh, diamond claw. Nope. Alright, let's see. Diamond claw. Da-na-na-na. Oh, yeah, guess what? I also forgot to go turn into golden claw. Oh well, fuck it. Diamond claw, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's do this. Oh shit. Open. Oh shit. I know this part ain't about to be easy. Hold up. Dragons over here. Ooh, burnt. Yeah, still I like my bodies. Tell you what. Hey you, hey sleeping beauty over here. Thank you. Take everything you got in here, just because I can. Yeah, and you just lay there. You just lay there and be beautiful, young sir. Let's see, steel works. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no-no. I mean, that's some serious. Nah. No, 16, fuck that. Damn. Yeah, actually, that's pretty sick. I am now in Sovngarde. Yeah.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. The arrow to Sovngarde carried me. Alduin, his hunger insatiable, hunts the lost souls snared. Can you lead the way to where Shore's hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome long sought? I saw it fair when first I trod this long-sought path. The pain and fear vanished, dreaming Shore's... Hurry, before I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the world even met.
I am not scared about losing. Come on, guy. Yeah.
What brings you, wayfarer friend? To wander here in Sovngarde, soul's end. A fateful errand. No few have chafed fate, but sure restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counsel. No shade are you, as usually here passes. Living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request? It's been too long since last I faced it, living or dead. By decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
God damn! I didn't even stand a chance. Alright, I guess I ought to try that shit again, right? Fuck.
Turn. Many have braved.
Don't kill yourself, I don't care. Oh, I didn't know like that.
Do you know the way? I'm weary and lost. There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you? By what right do you request to enter? By what right do you request? Living or dead? By You fought well. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May shore's favor follow you and your end. Shore's favor has found you, dragon. The hall of our heart's ease awaits you.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing, and
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragon. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! Defeat... For echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Alright, guys. It's time we go defeat Alduin. I'm ready, I know that. Finally.
The eyes of Shore upon us.
Cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Again!
Look!
Once more.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again! And we break his
Look! The endless wait gives way to battle. Alduin, stand together.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
I wonder if there's any secrets here.
Tarry not too long. The land of the dead is not meant for mortals to linger.
Even here, where heroes throng, few can match this mighty deed. What glory! The gods themselves must envy us this well-earned honor.
Yeah, I highly doubt it, but whatever.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so.
It is freaking huge.
Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surut fur Kanaran.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon, the eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Indeed, Alduin Wachlan Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zurtiraz Ach Ochmah. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesatid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos mivfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into.
You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of them are now scattered across Kizar. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vaxen, brightness of my doom. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Personally, I want the blades, so I'm thinking about killing Parthenax now. You're gonna help me. But first, we're gonna stock up on fucking potions in a minute. Just gotta handle some business.
Delphine has been very worried about you.
We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a dragon. That's a little showy, even for you. Since you're still alive, I assume you have good news to report. Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend, Sovngarde. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
You've done it. Just as the prophecy said. I knew you could do it. I believed in you, and yet I still didn't think I'd live to see this day. Thank you. Thank you, Dragonborn. You've done a great service for us all.
There's still the matter of Parthenax. I'm not ungrateful for what you've done. Esbern speaks for both of us. But our oath as blades binds us. Parthenax must die. There's no excuse now that Alduin is dead.
I'm afraid she's right. I'm deeply sorry that this has to come between us. But just as Parthenax's later deeds do not expiate his crimes, your deeds do not allow us to ignore our duty. I hope you will return to us soon with the news that justice has finally been done. With both Alduin and Parthenax dead, a dark chapter in history will finally be closed.
Alrighty, well, let's go kill Parthenax then, I guess. First, I'm gonna go visit my home, see if I have any potions that I may need. Alright, time to jump off a cliff. Who's ready? Yeah, fucking right. Oh, the hell you will. You about to kill my freaking livestock. Hell no. Bitch, please. How many of my animals did you kill, dude? Oh, I wish I could carry that thing around. I have to get some more freaking chickens now, aren't I? There's one. Welcome to my home, Jordis. Axe of Whiterun, ebony arrows, steel plate armor. Yeah, I have that many. Maybe I know. Shit. Thought I had some. Oh, that kind of blows. Oh well. Fuck it.
Oh, did you need something? I'd better get going.
Where's Lydia?
What? Long life to you, Thane.
Looks like you've already got someone with you.
I wish you can carry some more than one person. Fuck. Who the hell? Alright, let's see. I don't think it should be that hard, honestly, so I'm gonna try it.
Dremyolok, greetings. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? In your tongue, the word simply means, that is the true meaning of Yol. Solyak, power, you have it, as do all Dove. But power, think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Morah. What will you burn? What will you... spare? Speak. Which calls to you? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Ark Morah. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Speak. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? In your tongue, that. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Morah. What will you burn? What will you spare? Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus? It is called... Think. That is Fus. Let it mean... The blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust... Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Lok Thum. Speak. The blades are what? Dove. I have no... What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
What the hell? He won't die. First of all, going back to Skyhaven Temple, solve this shit real quick. Hopefully it'll work. Talk to Delphine, of course. Now makes me do this shit. Look, I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Fuck you at, Delphine. I know you around here somewhere, bitch.
Did you need something?
My oath binds me, Dragonborn. Until Paarthurnax is dead, you aren't welcome here. Have you decided to do the right thing, Dragonborn? I knew we could count on you. Glad to have you back on our side. Do you need something? The Thalmor hunt, but we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will If you find anyone you think, remember though, being a blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in.
Do you want to be a blade? No, you look kind of like Lydia, which is weird. You just have blonde hair. I really killed Parthenax already? 'Cause I don't remember watching him die, to be honest. Okay, he is dead. Cool. My bad, dude. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? I don't know if I'm gonna bring her. I guess I will. Screw it. I get another follower somewhere. Alrighty guys, after I make her a follow, I'm going to end this broadcast because I'm now done with the storyline. I might do broadcast later, so just regular questing.
What is it? Are you sure? I'll need to ask them to take an oath to... Very well. If you find any more candidates, bring them here. You there. The Dragonborn wishes to give you the chance to join the Lost Guardians of Tamriel, the Dragon Slayers, the Blades. Do you wish to become a Blade?
I do.
Are you willing to trade away all claims and titles of your former life? To live here and devote yourself to protecting Tamriel from danger?
I do.
Then by my right as acting Grandmaster, I name you a Blade, with all the privileges, rights, and burdens that brings. Godspeed.
Yo, I wonder, where do I get some fucking Blades armor from? You know, they've never given me any yet, so I'm just standing here waiting for some. I guess I could get it from in here or some shit. Damn, I already found this up there, huh? I did not take long. Here we go. Dragon Bane. Yes. day of Oblivion. This place used to be filled with blades. Well, not this place, but, well, actually, it might be this place. It just looks a lot different. Skyhaven Temple. I don't know. Anyways. Damn. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube page for more, and I will see you guys next time.